I I want to find peace. Sometimes I think I've found it, but then I lose it again. Why? I just want to know, why is my peace so temporary?
There is a difference between peace and satisfaction. We think if we get what we desire, it will bring us peace, but it only brings us temporary fulfillment. Peace is the act of detachment from anything and everything that weighs down on our soul. It can be found in the moment, comprised of calmness, acceptance, joy, completion, and wholeness. One must not look for it anywhere else because there is nothing external about achieving the peace that is actually inside you.
How can we be at peace while others suffer? Why is there suffering in the world?
Because, dear child, everyone here is trying to play God.
What? Why? I mean, how?
Tell me, what is the most basic reason of suffering?
I mean, it can be hunger,
And why is there hunger?
because people don't have any food,
And why do they not have food?
because we're not providing them with food,
And why are we not providing food?
because we discriminate between the fortunate and lesser,
Why do we discriminate?
because we want power,
Why do we want power?
to be in control,
Why do we want to be in control?
to bend things according to our will,
Why do we want to bend things according to our will?
because we are trying to play God.
Past and future do not exist, but only in our mind. We trick ourselves by linking it to the now. We do not accept what comes our way by defying our nature with our thoughts and deny our present. We put ourselves in a position where we think we should have been, yet we are regretting the loss of what we've never had. We are unfair with our existence. That is how we suffer.
So, is there such a thing as selflessness? How do I become selfless?
It is no easy task. We have to attain inner peace and let go of our suffering before we can ponder upon this path. We must lose our conscience of personal gain or loss, attachment or detachment, affection or detest. Our core must be in equilibrium, not inclined towards or against any external direction. That is the path to selflessness. We need to be aware of what we are here to unfold, our divine purpose, because individually we are all dust, but collectively we are divine.
If we become selfless, how will we be able to love?
Human mating strategies are a set of behaviors used to attract, select, and retain mates, which today have been confused with love. Opposite gender attraction is nothing more than animal instincts in order to reproduce for the sustenance of their species. Physical love is just to stimulate our senses. It is not the real love. In the realms of man, true love is known as Ish. It is limitless and cannot be sought through physical means, as it is not bound by the norms of age or gender of this world. It is a union of souls converging through the divine.
So, how? How do we connect with the divine?
When we search for an object that is lost, we know that it is there. It does not occur to us that if we cannot find it, maybe it does not exist. Similarly, in order to connect with the divine, first we need to realize that there exists a divine for us to connect with. Then we have to transcend our conscience to the source of divine. And remember, Ish is the vessel of divinity.
So, in order to connect with the divine, all we have to do is follow Ishq after achieving the state of selflessness by letting go of our suffering through inner peace.
Yes, and in order to stay awake through the passive of life, see how long you can breathe consciously.